Hey, did you know that sugar is as addictive as hard drugs? If you're on the side of this individual that I just saw, you'll say, but sugar's a food. So you have to figure out a way to moderate it because you don't need alcohol to survive. You don't need cocaine to survive, but you need food. But let me just tell you, food, sugar, cane sugar is not food. That's not nutrition, right? And you can take it completely out. I'm working on a food freedom course that is going to be helpful for those who truly cannot moderate sugar and have tried in every way throughout their lives. I was just listening to this post that I couldn't have agreed less with, and they were talking about how sugar isn't the problem, it's the overeating. It's using food as a drug. And while I think that you can make some distinctions with that, sugar is a drug. It lights up the same pathways as a hardcore drug does in your brain, and it is as addictive. And it will be, there are many people, very smart people who understand and study the brain in addiction that are going to put it on the DSM-5 on the abused substance or on the substances list of addictive substances. So I want to hear from you. Are you somebody that falls into this category? You're going to love the course that I'm putting together. It does talk about a keto carnivore lifestyle, helping you with your addiction. But I could not disagree more with the fact that people say that sugar is not as addictive as drugs. And if they haven't experienced it, these people that talk about it, I don't think that they can comment on it. And if they're not an addiction specialist or a neuroscientist, they also can't talk about it. People like to shame people for saying they need to cut sugar completely out of their diets without understanding what sugar does to your brain and without thinking about the fact that when you are recovering from binge eating disorders or anorexia or bulimia, when you're in a center, do you know what they don't do? They don't work on nutrition. They actually make you sit there and eat foods that are not nutritionally satisfactory. They just want you to eat that muffin or eat that cookie. And if you don't eat that muffin or eat that cookie, you're not healed. I've heard lots of people that have been in these centers talk about it. Let's talk about nutrition. Sugar is not nutritious. Sugar is not a food that we need. Yes, we can cut sugar completely out. I have done it. Throughout my entire life, I tried to moderate sugar. I could not do it. I want to know from you, are you one of these people? Put it down in the comments. Talk about your experience. It's going to help me as I continue to put together this program for you. And I'm just so fired up about what I just heard. I eventually might share some clips of it, but let's hear from the people themselves. Are you addicted to sugar? Have you tried to moderate it and have not been successful? This individual was saying that even the reason why you're still addicted and the reason why you still have issues with it is because you haven't learned to have a safe relationship with sugar. Would you ever ask an alcoholic to do that? You need to get to the point where you can just have a glass of wine, have a half a glass of wine. The whole point about addiction is that when you have some, you have all, and you can't control it, and it causes negative consequences in your life. Let's talk about it in the comments.